Hi everybody, it's Patti and Debbie from Print and Pixel Studio, and we have kind of a cool little video today. We're going to be waxing some paper, and I know that's not a real new theory or project to do, but we came across 2 or 3 videos from quite a few years ago that had a different take on how to wax your papers than what we have been seeing lately on YouTube. So we thought, oh, we're going to try this process and see how it works. And if it comes out great, we'll share it with you guys because it's really easy, very simple. And I think, or we think, that you guys would enjoy doing it. So these are some of the samples that we did. We did butterflies, which came out perfect because they come out so lightweight and airy and very translucent. I know it's hard for you guys to see on the screen, but they are very translucent. You can see the writing through their wings. And of course, the amount of transparency you get depends on the color of your artwork that you're using. And here's a few other pieces that we did. These would make great pockets. And again, super translucent. So it gives a really great look. And the circles, we did some circles, and again, really translucent here. Great color. It gives them a real vintage feel. And the other cool thing about this that we tried, and it works, and don't look at the way I inked it because our pen is running out of gold ink, but I wanted you to see, or Debbie and I wanted you to see, that you can ink on these as well, and it stays, there's no rub off or anything of them, so you get a really good look that way. It's almost hard to tell which is the front and which is the back here. And we also took one of our seed packets and we thought, oh, let's try that. Let's wax that up. And it came out really great. And here again, the beauty of this is you can, glue holds it. We used glitter glue on this, just a thin line down the side and the bottom, and it came out perfect. And again, you could ink this if you wanted to. I didn't do that on here, but you can do it. It doesn't come out as vibrant as it would on regular paper, but it does give you a nice edge. And then here's a cute idea that Debbie came up with. We went ahead and waxed some of the photographs that we had, or digitals, and then Debbie used our dies to cut out the oval and create these frames. So you've got a 2-sided frame here, which would be really cute, tucked into your journal. You could, for instance, on this one, this is a cute idea too. I don't know if you could see how transparent the ladies are, but you can see how you can see right through there, and it's transparent on both sides, which is neat. Anyway, this one, we were thinking that you could use this as a tip-in and maybe take the leftover paper from the oval cutout and attach it here, and then attach it to your other page, and then you've got a double-sided tip-in here. And you could journal on here if you wanted to, or you could paper clip or staple, a little notepad type thing on there if you wanted for extra journaling. But they're really cute, and they would add a lot of personality to your journal, we think. And let me see, and also we wanted to mention that if you don't have dies to cut out these oval shapes that you see here, this is the top of a Kleenex box. And so this would be perfect, cut out. In fact, we were going to do that, but we thought we'd leave that for another video because we have some ideas for doing something with these. But you could cover this in paper and, just trim this up so it's not so rough, and cover this in paper, and you would have the same effect, and it would be perfect. So you don't have to have, a Sizzix and dies and all that stuff. You could do it another way. So anyway, I guess, Deb, are you still alive over there?
It's freezing.
I know, it's so cold down here today. I don't know what the temperature is now, but it was like in the 40s this morning.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
We live in Florida. I know that seems warm to you guys, but if you live in the really cold weather, but okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and start. And here's the special deal to this. We're using beeswax, and you could get this off Amazon. Now this is the smallest size they have, and we have been waxing everything in sight all day, and you can see we've hardly used any. This is what is it? It's an ounce, I believe. When we order it again, we're going to get the 3-ounce size. We ordered the small size because we wanted to see if it worked, and it does. And this is really great because it doesn't have any additives in it. It's just beeswax. I'm sure you could find like chunks of beeswax and stuff that you could use, but the beauty to this is you don't have to scrape any wax off of anything and have little chips, and you don't have to iron. You'll see that as we go along here. That being said, we did try both methods to set the wax with the hairdryer and with the iron because we wanted to know if both worked equally the same, and they do. So it's strictly up to you on how you want to go ahead with the program or with the project. But anyway, here we go. So you just take your brush and you swirl it around. Oh, and we got these brushes off of Amazon too. You get a set of 3. I think they're $7, but they're great for not just this project, but for other projects as well. So anyway, you just swirl some wax on there and then just rub it on. And I mean, you don't have to be careful or anything. You just want to make sure that you get a good coverage. Just keep pressing it in and you'll see how it goes here. You'll be able to tell where you've missed spots because of course it won't be shiny and sticky. But anyway, it doesn't take that much. Then flip it over and you can see it's already starting to become translucent. You can see the graphics start to show through the back of the page. And also we find it's better if you use the cheapest copy paper you can find. Yesterday I printed a couple graphics out on our premium copy paper, which I didn't realize I was using. I didn't realize it was in the printer. And it worked, but it's not as translucent as the cheap copy paper. And you get a much better transparency with the less expensive one. So what are you thinking about over there? Are you worrying about your little grandson? We have Miguel. He's just turning 18. He just turned 18. And he's going on his first plane ride to visit his girlfriend who moved to Ohio with her family. So he's going to spend Christmas in Ohio, and yeah, we just were sitting here thinking about, oh my gosh, can you remember when? You know, he was just a little feller.
Yeah, I know. I just got a text. He's through TSA, so he's made it through TSA.
And it's snowing, and did Miguel go to Colorado with you guys?
No,
so he doesn't know snow.
Born and raised in Florida. He's never been in snow or cold weather. That's what I had.
Let's see. I think I'll do both of these at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So. He's of the school where 40 degrees is cold, you know.
I know. So, yeah, it's 40 in the morning and 80. We have winter in the morning, summer in the afternoon.
Right.
It's the craziest weather. But today it's not warming up.
No, it's not. It's cold.
I thought it was
supposed to be 80 tomorrow, though.
Oh, jeez.
So anyway, you want to just make sure that you get this good and covered with the wax. And, you know, I think this little tin was around $7. But my gosh, I mean, we've been using it all day on tons of stuff. And some of the stuff you're not seeing because, you know, we didn't for one reason or other, didn't like it when it turned out, but we had very few fails. The only reason we did was we picked the wrong paper. But like I say, if you stick to the inexpensive, cheap copy paper, you'll be the happiest. So anyway, what my point I was trying to make is, it may seem like, you know, an investment at first. I think the 3-ounce one is 9 something or something like that, but it lasts for a long time.
We
And
can link the stuff that we
yeah, we
used
will.
in our.
But it lasts for a long time, and the convenience of doing it this way, and there's no, you know, chemical stuff in it. It's all pure beeswax, so you don't have to worry about breathing in any kind of fumes or anything. Okay, now this is going to get noisy, so you might want to put your computer or your TV on mute for a couple of seconds, because we're going to dry this with the hairdryer, or set it actually. And hopefully I'm not shooting everything all over the desk. So here we go. Now we have this set on high. And you can see the wax start to melt. Not easy to do. Whoa. Well, lost one. Okay, so just keep your heat on there till you start to see it become, it'll get melty, and you'll see it start to become more translucent. Yeah, see the back of her? I'll hold it up in a minute, but you can see, we can start to see her from the back side now. Yeah. Cute. Okay, then you just take a piece of paper, paper towel or cloth or whatever you have that's clean, and remove all the excess wax. And these are inkjet prints. So you don't have to worry that it's not laser jet and that the colors are going to run or anything. The wax pretty much sets those colors, so you don't have to worry about, you know, any kind of running or smudging of the color. Okay, there she is. Now let's see. And you can see. Now, probably, if I was doing this by, you know, not on camera, I would take a little bit more time and dry her a little bit longer, and she would come through a little more transparent, but I don't want to take up all the time blow drying here. But you can see the transparency. I hope you can see that. And she looks great, and it gives her a really vintage, and you can see on the back how she shows through there. Perfect. Let me see that other one real quick, and we'll see if we can finish him up. And again, you can see the transparency coming through the back. Okay, and then just wipe it down again with a cloth. And like I say, if I was doing this, I might do it a little bit longer, but because we're on camera, I'm kind of trying to rush it a little bit here. And let's see. And as she dries, as they dry, they become even more transparent. And so you could see here how transparent they are. Like I say, I would probably do this one especially a little bit longer, but you get the gist of it, and they just come out perfect. I mean, you know, it's just such an easy peasy thing and so fast. I mean, how long did that take? Hardly any time at all, you know? So it's not like, and you don't have to pull out the iron if you don't want to. And like I say, you just wipe off any of the excess wax, and then let it dry, and they come out perfect. You know, there's no problem at all. There's no rub off onto your other papers or anything, and it gives a really cool look to your artwork. Just something different that you could put in your journal, you know, to give it a little more dimension, give it a little more interest. And I think these just turned out great. They're really cute, and the fact that they're double-sided is perfect. Really, really cute. So I guess that's our whole video today, huh?
Yeah.
So, and we'll be sure the next video give you an update on our little grandbaby that's up visiting his girlfriend with in Ohio.
Jeez.
So anyway, we hope you guys have a really good holiday season, and we'll see you after Christmas. Bye.